Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, I know, no need to remind me. I am a very bad YouTuber. But in this video I'm going to be doing something I haven't done in a while. I am going to be recreating a certain look. I'm talking about this look that Christina Aguilera posted on her Instagram a couple of days ago. It's this beautiful kind of pinky slash burgundy with a pop of gold, a smoky eye and a new pinky lip, which I think it's absolutely stunning, especially on her with those blue eyes. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, we're going to try and recreate that today. Speaking of Christina Aguilera, please make sure to check out her new album. She is absolutely amazing, one of my favorite singers of all time. She is definitely one of the best voices I have ever heard and have influenced me as a singer. Yes, I'm a singer. You may not know that, but hopefully soon enough you will find out more about that. But yeah, she has influenced me massively in terms of vocal techniques and songwriting and stuff like that. In my opinion, the music industry is very privileged to have such a great talent as her. I know she has influenced many young artists, and I really hope she continues to do so in future and she keeps releasing new albums more and more often. But yes, without any further ado, let's get on with the video. To start off this look, we are going to grab this brown warm tone shade from the Pixi. It's 2D Time palette, and use that as our transition. I was so excited for her new album to come out. I was waiting for it somewhat patiently, somewhat impatiently, but it was totally worth it. I love every single track on there, and especially the one she did with Demi Lovato, which is called Fall in Line. And it's again a really strong, powerful song which inspires, I think, not just women but people in general, and encourages them not to fall in line and to... You can pretty much translate the song into your own way, really. For me, it really inspires me not to fall in line with what people say you should be doing in life and what they think is best, because at the end of the day it's your life. If you're, you know, not happy with, for example, what you're doing, your job, you just have to make a decision and, you know, choose not to fall in line and to do your own thing. Do your own thing, really. Well, that suddenly became a very deep conversation. She has been my inspiration through her music and through her messages. The way she moves, the way she dances, everything about her just screams talent and heart and soul, and you can pretty much tell she's in love with what she's doing. Moving on to the next color, we're going to use this pinkish neutral color right here, and we're going to place it right in the crease, a little bit lower than we have already placed the transition shade, and we're going to diffuse that, making it nice and seamless. Going back to the same fluffy brush we used to apply the transition shade, we are going to blend the two colors together. From what I can see, she has a tiny bit of burgundy there as well. So next we are going to take this nice burgundy shade right here, and we're going to pop it right in the crease, but slightly lower, if that makes sense. As you can see, I'm focusing it right in there. So if you just feel where your actual bone is and put the color right in there. Oh, sorry, and this is Morphe, not sure which number is that, but it looks like this basically. As you can see, I'm trying not to drag the shade above where our transition shade is. I'm trying to kind of keep it low, and I'm using just, you know, very careful movement. Don't worry if you mess up on the outside. We are going to fix that later anyway. Going back to the Makeup Geek brush, I'm just slightly blending in the edges with no additional color to the brush. This is just to diffuse the color and for it not to be so intense. And we're gonna blend that on the lid as well. Coming back to this Makeup Geek brush, I'm going to pick up this shade right here down the bottom from the Shaaanxo palette, and I'm going to use it to blend kind of the harshness between the transition and the burgundy shade that we used. I think it will really kind of nicely diffuse everything. Next, on a smaller blender brush, I'm going to pick up this dark cherry color right here from the Shaaanxo palette and pop it right on the outer corner. Now that I look like I've been severely beaten, let's just fix the eye situation and wipe out all the fallout. For the gold, what I've noticed is that on the center of the lid she has a bit of more rich, intense gold color, whereas in the inner corner it's a little bit lighter and softer. So I'm gonna grab this gold color here, which is called Bubbly. I'm gonna put that right in the inner corner of the eye. Right, now we're talking. I think it's a little more bold than what she has on her eyes, but we're just gonna wing it. Next, I'm gonna take this L'Oreal Gold Mania eyeshadow and again wet my brush and go on the lid, on the center, focusing it just on top. This shadow is really gorgeous. Now with my Makeup Geek brush, I'm going to blend the harsh line between the gold and the burgundy. Going back with that burgundy shade from the Shaaanxo palette, I'm just going to lightly touch up the inner part of the eye. As you can see from the picture, the red is kind of focused on the inner corners of the eye and blend it into the crease. Right, I apologize for the way I look at the moment, but we are going to fix that by moving on to skin. We're going to lay off the eyes for a bit. So, moving on to primer, I'm going to use the Cover FX Blurring Primer. Ugh. It's quite thick. It doesn't really want to work with me, so now that we've primed the face, we are going to move on to concealer, and we're going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C7. For foundation, I'm going to use the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hours Breathable Foundation, which is really cool because it comes with this really nice sort of doe foot applicator, and it's really easy to apply. This is my day-to-day foundation basically because it's kind of medium to buildable coverage, and I only put a tiny bit, but now since this look is quite glam, I'm going to kind of put a little bit more on the skin and blend it out with the sponge.
To set the entire face, I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the shade Peach Glow. And to bronze up the face, I'm going to grab the Cover FX bronzer in the shade Sunkissed on my Real Techniques big powder brush.
For highlighter, I'm going to use the mini version of Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill and pop that on the high points of my cheek. From the picture you cannot really tell if she has any highlighter on, but we're just gonna put a little bit on just so we bring up a little bit the light into the face. To be honest, the look seems quite matte and grungy, but we are going to pop some highlighter on because that's just how we roll here. And the reason why I'm using this big brush is that it's going to help diffuse the highlighter rather than when using a brush like this or a fan brush, it kind of focuses the highlighter on a certain place, whereas now that we're using this one, as you can see, it's not focused just on the high points of my cheekbones, but it's kind of pretty much nice and glowy everywhere. Whatever is left over on the brush, I'm just gonna brush it on my chin and forehead so we don't look too matte, and using a sponge we're just going to push that into the skin. This is the part where it can go very, very wrong, right? So I've got this really nice lovely blush which is a bit too dark, but it's gonna suit this look perfectly. This could go very, very wrong very quickly, but if it does, we can try and fix the situation. So as you can see, it's very nice and pretty, and I think it will go perfect, absolutely perfect. So my camera overheated and you guys missed the blush part, which wasn't recorded, but as you can see, I don't look like a clown, so it turned out pretty well, I think. For eyeliner, I don't really think she has any. All she has on her eyes is this gorgeous eyeshadow that we've been trying to recreate, hopefully successfully, but so far from what I can tell, it's okay. It's quite alright. And then she has some beautiful long lashes on her eyes. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna finish off the lower lash line. We're gonna pop some falsies on, lips, and then we're done, ready to go. Right, we're gonna pick up this color right here and we're gonna pop that right on the lower lash line and nicely diffuse it and connect it to the outer part of the eye. So from the picture you could see it's quite smoky, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna smoke it real nicely. And on a small detailed brush like this, we're going to mix these two shades right here, and we're gonna tight line the lower lash line so it brings some balance between the lid and the lower lash line. You can already see how much of a difference that makes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna slightly smoke it and blend it with the first pink shade that we used, just so it's nice and seamless. And you can see this eye is, you know, standing out more than this one. We are now just going to pop our falsies on and then I'll be right back. Right, and now that I'm back, I know I look a little bit more different. As you can see, it's not short hair, I just, you know, clipped it back, but it's pretty much as close as it would get. And now we're just gonna finish off with the lip look and we're done. So basically for lips, she has quite a kind of a dark pinky nude in a way, so we're gonna try to get to that as close as possible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a lip pencil in the shade 409 from Xena Cosmetics, and I'm gonna line my lips. And for lipstick, we're going to use the KIKO Smart Fusion lipstick in the shade 407. Alright, so this is the final result. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun recreating this look for you, and please make sure to check out Christina Aguilera's new album, Liberation, which is absolutely amazing. I highly recommend listening to that album because pretty much everybody can relate to a certain song in this album, and I can promise you that it will definitely touch your heart. So again, I really hope you enjoyed recreating this look with me. I will definitely try my best to come up with more ideas and be more creative on my channel, because at the end of the day, that's what I would love to do in future, as well as singing, because sometimes you just get too caught up in your job, and if you are stuck in a job that you don't enjoy and you feel very kind of caged up, or you find yourself to be not in a happy place, just try and bury yourself in your hobby. I can assure you it will definitely help. So yeah, enough life advice and rambling from me. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I promise I will try to post more often for you guys. And yes, and I will hopefully see you on the next one. Bye. Oh yeah. Hey boy, I don't need to know where you've been. All I need to know is you, and let's get wild again. And I just gotta tell you right now that I believe, I really do believe that everything that some gotta go on me, yeah. Feel love.